because Ezreal's a very safe AD carry that's not about winning lane, he's just about playing safe. Vitality are saying very clearly, we're going to play around mid lane, something they found
towards the top side. Medic, you might have to do your job as they're looking for a gank in the top lane.
It's trying to land the seismic shove. Chachi dodges it to the side. KazaLoLLCShighlights there as well, landing those axes to the back of Chachi. Gets the shield, but Cabo can't tank any longer. Gilius comes in. First blood. Jack Troll in the mid lane as well. Ignite goes down onto Nuke. Can't quite connect. Finally, Jizuke, he's gonna fall as well. 1 for 1. It's the execute though. Jizuke doesn't even give gold.
Gilius has loads of damage, and Jizuke is getting to a point where he can start wave clearing his
double charm knockup. That is a very dead Ezreal. Back to base with you.
And see if they can get involved more in Schalke getting back into the game.
Gilius put himself on the wrong side of the wall there, and Schalke resetting the Infernal Drake as well. They'll get it in the end. Vedius, do you want a quick medic stat?
Right. What about Gilius? Because he's looking to do more damage top.
He's probably done quite a lot thus far. There's the seismic shove. Chachi able to dodge around it though. KazaLoLLCShighlights still there. Jack Troll waiting around the corner. Comes around the call of Forge God, trying to bring the horn down, but he cannot get the connection. Amazing. Finally does some damage. The sleep onto Nuke though stops him in his tracks, and Jizuke is trying to get away from this one. Press the attack, electrocute as well, but Jizuke dodging, flashes away, amazing with the flash chase, but amazing! Cannot get away from Jizuke! The Italian stallion is back in action!
What a phenomenal outplay from Jizuke! That was fantastic! In a 2v... to group up with this team in mid, they want to see if they can trade this tower. Maybe a mid one, but if they do, then that Rift Tower is going to start hitting, or making its way rather, to the tier 2 in the bot lane. Amazing, isn't it, for a lot of the part, but we'll see how that pans out as Schalke looking for a fight.
That face checks straight into Nuke, but Nuke just has nowhere to go, continually knocked up. The stun lands onto Upset as well, pops the Sanguine Pool, gets across the wall. There's the Hemo Plague, only hits onto KazaLoLLCShighlights, and now Schalke are running for the wins. Chachi off towards the side, looking for the call of Forge God's not going to do anything. Amazing, just dodges the True Shot Barrage. Vander pops the quickness and runs for high heaven. He's done. And Vitality just tank up this tower. Chachi can't do much here at all. Upset goes down to Jizuke, and so does Chachi. And with it, Schalke's hopes of any chance in this game.
And this was the focus on having a 5-man group up towards this top tier 2, and then they will be able to secure it for free. So with the good vision that they have, now Medic is before he gets to that point. Let's see if Schalke can find a pick here. Oh, they can.
Yeah, they can. Oh, they still dies!
The Ignite secures the
cross and burn themselves.
Perhaps. For now, they'll just take the easy Cloud Drake. They have bot wave pushed up. They're going to push in through mid first. They need to get they focus on getting deep vision, and then they just control that deep vision for around 3 minutes, because they know that the vision in the river is eventually going to run out, and that's where they look for these fights.
It's Fat Chachi. He's going to dodge away from the seismic shove. Upset got on towards the back line. There's the call of the Forge God as well. This might be the fight that Schalke need. The quickness comes out. Look at Upset. He's the one going to be doing the damage in this fight. Gets on towards the back line. That's Attila dead, but Chachi goes down as well. 2 for 1 in favor of Vitality at the moment, and Jack Troll is not done. Nuke trying to dodge around KazaLoLLCShighlights, but you can't do anything against the Mundo. Vitality have managed to clean up this fight. Upset going to get chased down by the Mundo, and Vitality come out on top.
1 for 4 in favor of Vitality. They have the Baron up, ready and available, and it all ties back to what we were just talking about. They weren't interested in maintaining river control because they just wanted to control the enemy jungle. And the moment Schalke came in to try and get some vision back, Vitality struck, and they struck hard. That's a Baron, that's a couple kills. Vitality extend their goal. They now have pressure in mid. They're grouping up in the bottom lane with the Baron buff, and the amount of siege and poke they have with their composition is definitely something that Schalke, I feel, will struggle to deal with. Now we see the inhib push coming in from Vitality.
All 5 members down towards this bottom side. Amazing waiting in the flank. There's the call of the Forge God. Watch Vander's engage. It's all on Jizuke. Hexagoldomator comes down as well, and already the Zoe is dead. Vander jumps forward. There's the Hemo Plague as well. Amazing has to flash away because KazaLoLLCShighlights and Jack Troll can just rain hell upon them. Gilius survives off towards the back of the fight. And Upset goes down. Schalke run for the hills, and Vitality will finish the in-hit push.
The fight starts pretty promising for Schalke as they found a good pick onto Jizuke, but they still couldn't quite follow that up with enough damage to turn the fight in their favor. Vitality with Attila this time now surviving, and with a 4-0-5 Talia in
tower in the mid lane. The gold lead has accelerated as well, about 15,000 gold ahead now. GA now up on him. Watch Upset as well, because here comes the call of the Forge God. Upset runs in with the Predator. Vander gets the charm. The backline has been caught out. It's KazaLoLLCShighlights first, but Vander has to jump away. And now Chachi's caught in the midst of all of Vitality. Tower goes down. And Vitality set their eyes on towards that inhibitor.
They want to keep the pressure on. Vitality didn't really lose any HP in that engage. But Vitality very good at finding those early game leads, on track to getting themselves a 2-0 week to make up for their 0-2 last week. As they siege onto this final tower, Schalke are not done yet.
Chachi calls the cavalry, only hits onto Gilius in that back line. Nukeduck in the front, looking for that GA pop. Jackdraw there as well in the midst of it all. Vander jumps back, has the quickness, has the flash. Upset goes in, hits the Hemo Plague, but really only onto Jizuke once again, and Vitality reset, wait for the next wave, and can push forward towards the inhibitor. There are supers on the base of Schalke.
Exactly that, Medic. Lots of damage comes down onto Amazing. Bot and mid are pushing in favor of Vitality. They just have to be patient. Now there are only Nexus towers standing in their way in the final engage from Schalke.
And against the engage, there's the last breath in as well, but Attila's safe, and you can just see that Vitality are way too far ahead. KazaLoLLCShighlights that front line. Nukeduck tries to jump away, but he falls as well. Vitality are just brushing Schalke aside at the moment. Amazing running for his life. Upset, full HP, has to run back to base. There's nothing he can do. Jizuke lands the double from across the Nexus, and with that, Vitality will take down the Nexus. Jizuke sacrifices himself and actually may have delayed this game a little bit. Still, Attila is alive and can focus down that Nexus. Eventually, it will fall. Schalke, no hope of holding out. Vitality set their sights on the top of the table as they